Hello, welcome to Eva. This is Rachel and I'll be explaining this sales and finance chart and also expenses, refunds and COGS chart in this video. Let's get started. On Executive Dashboard page, we have a bar chart that represents the data relevant to sales and finance as its name signifies. On this chart, you can see all this information both as categorical data visualized with bars and also as numeric data on this pop-up list screen. This axis here shows the monetary amount in the currency of your marketplace. As our store is in the US market, we see the amount in dollars that is shown right here in the brackets. And this axis represents the historical data. Eva batches this information on a monthly basis. So here we have the present month and the last 4 months. Here there is an important point. For the resellers, this chart shows the data over the last 5 months, just like we have here. And for the private labels, it shows the data over the last 12 months. Here, how this chart looks for private labels. And when it comes to the last axis, this one shows the quantity based on units. Regarding the update period, we can check the last update by hovering on the info icon on the upper right side right here. Amazon creates store-specific settlement reports periodically, from which we extract some of the data on this chart, and here it shows us the last date when Amazon provides this store-specific report for this particular one. So for our store, it was provided on 24th of August. Some of the data on this chart updated periodically when Amazon provides this report. And those data are reimbursements, total refunds, total expense, and total profits. However, total sales, COGS, and quantity data are updated every day. And the time slot here indicates the dates of which data are shown on the chart. So on this chart, we see all the data from the 1st of April to 30th of August. Each color represents a group of data. And you can see which color represents which data here just next to the name of the groups. For example, we have dark green for reimbursement, light green for total sales, and this orange color for COGS, etc. The first 5 groups here are plotted on the bars. However, total profit and quantity are plotted with colored lines. When you hover on one of these groups, only related data is emphasized on the bar chart, just like this, as you can see. Besides, if you want to exclude one of or couple of these groups, you can simply click on them. For example, I want to exclude total expense and see the chart without total expense. So I just clicked on that. And here I have the chart without total expense. Or I can also exclude quantity. And here I have the chart without total expense and quantity. And the group that I exclude turns gray. When I want to include them again, I'm just gonna go and click on them and they are included in the chart again. That is just a simple thing. If you want to see the accumulated numerical data of a specific month, you can simply hover on the related month just like this. And this pop-up list screen will appear. For example, for July, the amount of total sales is almost $646,000. On this pop-up list, you can check all the numerical data for each group one by one. In addition, here we have on this list average sales information and it represents the average sales price for one item. It is calculated as total sales divided by quantity. This sales and finance chart is directly connected to expenses and refunds COGS pie chart right here. This chart actually here gives a deeper insight into these outgoes. When I click on a month on the sales and finance chart, I am directly directed to related pie chart right here. So let's check the pie chart for July. Here we have again color representation, and please note that color representation is consistent on Eva. For example, for COGS, I have the same color on both charts, as you can see. On the right side, we have a list, and this list is a bit long, so you can just scroll down or up by using this cursor. Here we have the numerical value, and when we hover on the specific group, you can see that data is emphasized on the pie chart. For example, let's go and check total refund, COGS, shipping label purchase, and etc. If you want to check which color represents which data directly on the pie chart, you can just go and hover on the color that you want to check. For example, I want to check the light blue, so I'm just gonna go and hover on that, and I see that light blue represents Amazon selling fee, and it is almost $90,000 for the month of July. In addition, on the upper right side, here is a drop-down menu, and you can just change the month here by clicking on the month that you want to check. For example, I want to check April, so I'm just gonna go and click on that, and I have the related pie chart displayed here. This is all about sales and finance chart and expenses, refunds, and COGS pie chart for now. I hope this video was helpful, and see you in the next tutorial videos.